first.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at
22
the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On the ground again.
Damn, that boy fast.
Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Cups, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Down. Set.
Third down run with Dowdle. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Gun.
One play action here. Burrow.
Oh, that boy. Well, you gotta stop playing with me. You gotta stop playing with me out there, bro.
Exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun.
Oh, come on, bro.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. And dose of the hurry up here. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown.
Oh, come on, bro.
Keeps himself upright. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Young throwing here. Escapes out to the left. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Young. Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Fourth down, here's Young. That's caught beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Gronk, and keeps this drive moving.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Clock, here we go. Set. 5, 97. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Dowell. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Green Jack. Set.
Out of the gun, Young.
Oh, boy, good. Oh,
Completed over the middle.
damn, I thought that was yours, boy.
He stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes
Ready.
it 3rd and 2.
Go with Dowell on the run. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Connection made to Tremble. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
The inside give to Dowell. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Tackle made at the
Panthers
16-yard
moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd
Shotgun
and
snap now to Young. Brought in right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Blaster. Trouble. 38. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun.
Oh, what a holding that, bruh.
And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 40. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, come on. Good shit, boy.
Battle with the INT.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 1st down from the 42.
11. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he has this down to the 34. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
One final shot before the half. Taking a lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Receiver in motion, going left. Burrow now on 1st down. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Gun.
Right back to Chase. Big gain, has them across the 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Set, go.
Young to throw it. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 cycles.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now it's Young. Setting up the screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Again, it's Young. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Gain of 2 yards.
Here we go.
And it's third down.
Go here, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
Hemmed up for Dowdle, running right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Trouble, 30.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Panthers first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Here we go. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. 45. Watch. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Play action now, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Piron. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 2.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here it's on.
Here's Brown to stop the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on second, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
12.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Brown on the inside give. And the Brown game works for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete to Tremble. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
38. Shot. 17. Set cut.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is P-Ron. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
On 1, ready?
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gotta go score.
Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 yards.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
Stop.
Burrow on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's now 3rd down and long.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bengals holding a 4-point lead.
I'm fine, ready?
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's get set.
He's back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. All right, so there's the stop they needed, Brock. Got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Steal. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
That's good.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's Daddle straight up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one connects.
Let's go!
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On the return, this is Piron. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh, good shit.
And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Stop. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side by Higgins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
12. Here we go.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield.
Let's go! Stop playing with me, bro.
Trayvon.